Here's Slippery Rock head coach Shawn Lutz, a 57-15 season-ending win over East Stroudsburg. You sent the seniors out as 22-1 for the four-year guys. Sent the seniors out in a big way and really a dominant performance. Your overall thoughts on today's game?
Great ending. I can't ask for any better script besides the first half. We made it a little bit close right there, but we really challenged the seniors this week. You know, you never forget your last football game, and they went out the right way. I mean, anytime you win 57-15, you break school records and everything like that. You know, in my book, we faced a lot of adversity this season. We've had a lot of injuries. A lot of people question us. But what that senior class has done over their course of time in Rock football history, you know, championships and playoff appearances, it was just a fitting end today. Everybody was happy, excited, and it was just a fitting end to this crazy football season.
And you are as good as what your record says you are. So you finished 7-4 this year, but you had 13 starters hurt this year. You lost your all-time leading rusher early in the year. A lot of teams would have folded. To talk about the way these guys battled back. You lost a couple games you probably think you shouldn't have. Talk about the way the guys battled back the last couple weeks to finish this out.
Yeah, they're just tough guys. I mean, when you face adversity, you got one choice. Some people go the other way. I appreciate you again acknowledging that, John. I mean, a lot of teams have been 2-9 and 3-8. And the two frustrated games that we had was Clarion and, you know, of course, the Edinburgh game. But these guys don't quit. They don't give up. They love to play football. And I think it's a good telling tale for our younger underclassmen, you know, to never quit, never give up, and keep fighting. And I hope they see what these seniors have done for this program. And it's a good thing going forward for the future, going into the off season. I really think it's going to set that trend with what we got accomplished.
A couple big performances to highlight today. You got school record efforts from Don King today. 527 passing yards and 7 passing touchdowns from him. Talk about the effort from Don today.
He's the most scrutinized guy on our football team this year. Everybody blames the offense. When you blame the offense, you blame the quarterback. And you know, he's a big-time talent. He put it together. He had great last 2 weeks. You know, again, I didn't know if he were getting back during the course of the season when he suffered that concussion. You know, Seton Hill week that Thursday, he comes to us, said he's ready to play. He hasn't really practiced or played in games for a long time, and he throws a nice ball. And I think he likes his target that he threw to today, Marcus Johnson, who also had another career day.
And another school record you mentioned there, Marcus Johnson, 237 receiving yards, 4 receiving touchdowns. So he breaks the receiving yards record and ties the touchdown record. Talk about the emergence of him this year. I mean, he really became a guy that you could just throw the ball up and he'd go get it and make a play for you.
Let's talk about the first game, New Haven game. I mean, we had a chance. We won that game because of Marcus Johnson. Nice thing when you say the word Marcus Johnson, I smile because he's a junior. So that means he has another year left to play. He's a big-time receiver. He's got to go down as one of the best that we've had in a long time, and he keeps getting better and better. So I'm glad we have him back for next season. He's just smooth. He has great ball skills. You notice that when the ball's even close to him, he's got great hands, and that's what makes him a really good receiver. So really proud of his effort.
Some other guys on the other side of the ball to highlight today. Probably the 3 best defensive players on the field all day long for you are all seniors today. You got monster games again from Bobby Vernick, Anthony Zappone, and Joe Phillips was a beast on the line today. You know, and then Cody Conway as well had a big game as well. He was in the backfield all day long. You know, maybe not getting to the quarterback, but certainly 3 quarterback hurries and a lot of pressure back there. Those 4 guys on the line today, I mean, well, your 2 linebackers and 2 linemen. Talk about those guys.
Man, those are all seniors we're going to lose. That's our front 7 pretty much. And, you know, how fitting is it Anthony Zappone gets an interception, returns it for a touchdown. I don't think he regrets his coming to Slippery Rock. He had a great time, and you leave on a touchdown. Bobby Vernick, I mean, what he's done has been unbelievable. And, you know, Coach Dow just told me before the game, I don't think there's a better linebacking core than 2 middle linebackers you have in Anthony Zone and Bobby Vernick. And Joe Phillips goes in there and gets 3 sacks. You know, everybody talks about Marcus and, you know, with his, you know, Marcus as good as it gets, but Joe gets 3 sacks, and Cody's so darn active. And the biggest thing, Cody will never forget what happened today. You know, he got engaged to, you know, his future wife right there. That was exciting right there. So we had all kinds of crazy things, John, that happened with Rock football today. There's never a dull moment here at Mahalik Thompson Stadium, that's for sure.
Well, we'll get you out of here on this one, Coach, but, you know, certainly all credit to the players and your coaching staff. But first year as a head coach for you, 7-4, maybe not what you wanted. A couple games, maybe again that you want back. But there's a heck of a lot of programs in this country that would kill to be 7-4 with a first-year head coach. Just reflect on that first year as a head coach.
I really appreciate that. It means a lot. There's big big standard. It's tough shoes to fill, replacing a legend and Coach Mahalik. But I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I expect the win and loss record to be a little better. We did, we couldn't overcome some of those injuries and things like that. But I'm proud of them. They gave us everything they got. We hold them accountable, and I know we'd like to have a better record. We'd like to win championships, but I think this senior class and this football program is going to go forward and do some great things in the future. So I know this. I'll enjoy this tonight, I'll enjoy it tomorrow, and then we're out recruiting and try to get some good players to win some championships.
Outstanding. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, John. Go Rock.